Hey guys, sorry it's been a little while since I put out a video. I have a lot of things that I've been wanting to talk about, but I think I'll probably only have time for one story today. And it was from this morning. So, but I promise I'll start doing more videos soon. But thank you for the interest, I appreciate it. This morning, as you can see, my girlfriend sent me a text about her OCD and brushing her teeth. Sorry to blow her spot up right now, but of course, the next thing I did was show my lifting partners the text. We all had a good laugh. But in the course of that time, one of my clients said, hey, have you read that article about mouthwash being bad for you? And I asked, well, did it have to do with nitric oxide production? Because that is a well-established fact that it does interfere with nitric oxide production. And he said he wasn't sure, and he made the joke, he's sort of laughing. I didn't have that much time to actually read the article, he just read the headline. And I've mentioned in the past in videos about clickbait material, and this is the world that we live in, where people will put out almost anything in a headline that has a semi-half truth to it. It's not hard to do that, everybody. I challenge any one of you, and please, I love challenges. Please, I challenge any one of you to come up to me in the gym and ask me anything. Give me anything that you think is of benefit to you, and I will give you right off the top of my head a reason why it's bad for you. Everything has a risk reward, every single thing, including supplements, things we do. I mean, your car has a risk reward, okay? It's a great tool. Unfortunately, you also can get into a car accident and get killed. But as far as risk reward, you're not about to stop driving your car. But understand that most things in health and nutrition also work this way, moving your body. They work this way. So the key is understanding how to navigate this territory safely. For example, if you want to keep your car, if you want to keep driving your car and not get into a car accident, it's a good idea to do things like not drink and drive, go the speed limit, obey the traffic laws, be aware of the cars around you, basic things. Not drive at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're falling asleep. Nutrition, exercise is the same way. Wellness in general and taking care of your body is the same way. You have to know the rules. So going back to the statement about mouthwash, yes, mouthwash is good for your teeth, but it's bad for nitric oxide production. And nitric oxide is extremely important for heart health. But more importantly, that risk reward there, if we're really talking about tooth health, what we're talking about is actually flossing, chewing. Yes, chewing is really important for your jaw and your teeth, not having sugar. If I didn't say it again, flossing, I'll say it again, flossing, chewing, and vitamin K2. Now, we've mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. Vitamin D3 is important for taking calcium, putting it into the bloodstream, and K2 is important for taking that calcium and putting it where it belongs, into your teeth, into your bones, more specifically. Very important. D3 and K2 are also critical for heart health. That's a different video, you can check that out. But just as an example, just listen, when we're talking about calcification of anything, including your arterial walls, you can just do the math real quick about why D3 and K2 are important. But again, for tooth health in particular, K2, staying away from sugar, certainly flossing, chewing. Well, what about mouthwash? Again, that's one of those things where it's a risk reward, but it's not the pillar of tooth health, nor is fluorine, fluorinated water, right? We've had a whole nother video on that about how fluorine, yes, it is good for your teeth, okay? Just like mouthwash is good for your teeth. But the problem is it causes downstream effects in the body, which you don't want. And fluorine, we already learned, competes with iodine. And if you want a healthy thyroid, I suggest that you stay away from fluorine and stick with the pillars of what tooth health actually is about. Okay, so just an example of clickbait and getting to the root of the problem. I'll give you one more story. I got a bunch of them, so I'll get them out during the week. But had a client yesterday, stretching client, brand new. Sort of just talking to him a little bit about what's going on with him pulling his hamstring all the time. Asked him about medicines he was taking and things of this nature. I'm just continuously amazed at what people are not aware of when it comes to the medicines they're taking and the research that they're not doing. Guys, if you're still on statins and you know, you're at a normal body weight, your blood pressure is normal, your triglycerides are normal, your HDL is good, guys, I'm telling you, do your research on statins for yourself. Look at it. When it comes to heart health, there are certain things that you should definitely look at, and I've already done too many videos on this. Go back and watch them. But if you're taking meds, okay, and if you haven't done your research on these medications and what they do and what the downstream effects are and how to actually get to the root cause, and this is the key, guys, okay? Your body is always reacting to something in the environment, and that environment could be out there, meaning physical stress or emotional stress. So something out there could be causing you emotional stress, which you feel here in your body. But you can also have the stress from the things that you eat, right? Meaning the things you're putting in your body, the chemicals you're putting in your body, and this is what your body's reacting to. So doesn't it make more sense to get to the core of the problem and understand what is it that my body's responding to, and then mitigate the problem that way instead of swallowing another pill, which is only going to cause more downstream effects in your body, okay? So again, do your homework, check out what's going on. If you want the specifics on some of these things with statins and whatnot, you want a video on that, I'll do it. But please watch some of the other videos where I talk about heart health in general, LDL and all that stuff. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day.